Boy, it actually feels nice. No state police.
And then missing a day too. Like I said, we've had quite an eventful day.
Yeah.
Things are gonna be added up. Maybe no.
How you doing, ma'am? So this is a secured area, badges only. How you doing today? All right. Department of Revenue, dedicated in 1981. Authorized in 1977. How you doing today, sir? All right. All right. Looking at the clock. How you doing today?
Pretty good.
I was wondering who was carrying the umbrella.
Yeah.
Little wet outside.
Yeah. Well, some stores or some places I've seen them actually have umbrellas, and people can get those. Hey, sir, there's a lady right here that needs service. Okay.
I've been in my car since 12:30.
Oh, ma'am, right over here. All right. So now I'm going to back out of the way.
Appreciate that.
Appreciate that.
No, I do. Everyone wants their own privacy.
I generally don't like filming private stuff. That's why the first time I went over and planted my back against the wall back over here, so I didn't get people's personal stuff on the computers.
And that's that's always been our biggest issue, is just making sure that, because you wouldn't want somebody up there filming while you have a private conversation and stuff. It's just being respectful. That's all we're asking for. And like I said, as long as you're respectful for them and stuff, we have no problem.
Yeah.
We're not gonna have an issue.
Yeah.
It's just when they're over there and they're trying to do their business. We just want to give them that same courtesy.
And you seen what I did? That lady was just standing there. She's so short that.
Yeah, she couldn't see. I appreciate that. Like I said, we're not here to take away your rights. We're not here to violate anything. We're not here to punish you. We just want to make sure that we, everyone has the privacy that they deserve. I've seen you put videos on YouTube. Obviously, you wouldn't want your stuff going out on YouTube with private information.
It goes out all the time.
Yeah. But I mean, you don't want.
Yeah.
We want to try and protect the people to the privacy, and
Yeah.
that's all we ask of you is just give them the privacy.
But yeah, I let him know that she was there, and then when he opened up the window over there for her, I told,
Yeah, I saw it, and like I said, I appreciate that.
you know.
And like I said, it's just our biggest thing is as long as we can give them privacy and let them do their business, then we're good. So. You come down here a lot? You drive up from Portland, right?
No, I don't come down here a lot. Came down here because you guys garnished $34 in my bank account. That's all I had was $34.
Oh.
And you guys garnished it, or sent me a letter saying you're garnishing it for public defender fees. And I'm like, what? They basically sit there and say if you can't afford one will be appointed without charge. That's in the Miranda rights.
Yeah.
So I came down here to appeal that,
Okay.
and I got a thing back saying, well, that's not grounds for appeal. I was like, huh?
Well, I think that's third party. That's our other expense or other agency. So we're basically assisting them. They're telling us that you owe them money. So then we take the money for them as like a third party.
Yeah.
So we're not garnishing you. They're telling us that you need to be garnished. So you actually have to talk with the lawyers, the judges,
Yeah.
to say no, you shouldn't be charging me this. Then they'll be able to help you. Like, because if they send something in saying we no longer want the money from him, then they're not going to garnish you that money.
Okay. And so
Other agency assist. That's what.
yeah, I right after I got done here, I think it was next day or a couple days later, I went over to West Lynn, and they shut down all the windows.
Yeah. So it's actually not revenue. I mean, we're the ones who are doing it for them, but we're not the ones who are technically garnishing you. It's them. They're asking us to do it for you. Does that make sense? 'Cause
Yeah.
we've had other people who say that. They're like, well, you're taking my money. I'm like, we're not taking your money. Other agencies are asking us to do it for them as like that.
Yeah. But to garnish $34?
Again, and I think it's really up to the people who are telling us, hey, he owes us this money. You need to take it for us. And then
Yeah. And then you guys sit there and say, well, yeah, he's got a bank account with $34. We're not going to touch it.
I don't think we can. Like, we can't be like, well, they do, they don't. I don't think, and they don't look at how much money you have. They just say, Robert owes us $35. Okay, well then we're going to take that $35, not knowing. Like, we can't go into your account and say he has $35, he has $100, he has $1 million.
Yeah.
We only can say, hey, we're taking this $35, and that's how it works. So it's not personal against you. We're not like, well, you only have $35, we're gonna take it.
Yeah.
We're taking $35. We didn't know you had that much in there. You know what I mean?
Well, I got to notice that they're garnishing the account.
Okay, so you knew it was coming.
No, I got a notice the day I got a notice saying that it was being garnished.
Okay. And it was that day that you got it, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's some state fees that's involved that the state's probably going to wind up getting sued because there's no court order on those fees. They just decided to tack on fees.
The revenue did, or who tacked on the fees? Revenue?
State police.
Oh, state police? Oh, okay. Well, that's on state police then, yeah.
Yeah.
So again, we're kind of that third party. We're kind of the middleman. If that makes sense.
Right.
Because there's other people have been like, hey, you're taking money. It's like, well, no, you have to go to this court or you have to do this. They're the ones who will tell us never mind, and then
yeah, because in order to garnish people's wages, you need some kind of court order or something like that. You can't just garnish.
I don't know that whole aspect of it. I'm just security, but I know a little bit ins and outs of it.
Yeah.
But I do know if it's from other agency, they're the ones who just say this person owes us money.
Right. Do you need help?
I think he's just waiting.
Oh, okay. I seen him go over there and sit, so. But yeah, she drove for several. She said that she started driving at 12 o'clock to
Yeah.
get here. So
That's a long drive.
yeah. So I didn't want her to stand behind that, and
Yeah, so she's got another 3-hour drive to drive home.
yeah,
4 hours.
4 hours here, no telling how long to get back. You got rush hour traffic.
I'll say, because you gotta go back to Portland, right? So
Yeah.
Gonna be, just getting through Wilson. It's a mess.
Yeah. I can go down I-5. I can go. Well, I still got to go through Wilsonville to get to 205.
Do you take 99 at all ever?
Sometimes.
I don't know if that's quicker or not.
Yeah.
Is there any business that you need us to help you with today, or?
No, just came in the film. I had to go into the corporations division because I got a notice from some company in Florida that I owed the corporations division so much money. And I went to the corporations division, talked to them, and they go, "Oh yeah, we know about this." What they're doing is they're sitting there saying that they'll do the paperwork, and they'll charge you this. It's like $135 fee.
Oh.
And it's like, and they go, "Yeah, you can just come in," and because my business is due in March, so I was like, "Okay, well I'll do that." And but I also on my news media business, I forgot to put LLC, so they sent me a nasty letter saying you got to put LLC on it.
So is that for your YouTube stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a friend of mine that's a captain in the Portland Police Bureau,
Okay.
and what he told me was that what I need to do is start up a business and get it all registered and stuff like that, a news business, and then advertise myself as not a professional expert witness on cop watching and audits.
That's the thing?
They got, when I started, they had 100 cop watchers out there. They have over 10,000 now.
So what's a cop watcher?
Cop watchers go around from the police, make sure they don't violate people's rights.
Oh, so like if they're on a traffic stop or something, you get out and...
Yeah, they video record it. I go further. I'll videotape the police, and if someone has a problem and wants to file a complaint, I'll assist them in filing a complaint.
Oh, so like after... So do you talk to them after the cop leaves? Is that what happens?
Sometimes, yeah.
Okay. How does that work? Do you ever get like confrontations or anything like that?
I've had 2 times I've had guns pulled on me.
Well, I mean, I can see if somebody's walking up.
Yeah.
You don't wear your vest, do you?
Huh?
Do you walk up on the cops with wearing the vest? Sometimes?
Lately I have. But I also have, up here it says cop watcher, and in the back it says cop watcher, so at night it's reflective, so a car can see, hey, it's a cop watcher, or, they can see me.
Yeah.
But when I go in and do audits and stuff like that, like in here, I don't wear cop watcher.
Oh, okay.
It just causes too much of a problem.
No, that makes sense. I would think that, somebody walking up on a cop would make them a little nervous, especially nowadays. Usually, I mean, do they usually treat you pretty good?
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. And, but yeah, it's, I hold them accountable just like they hold the public accountable.
Nothing wrong with that. If they're not doing anything wrong, they shouldn't bother them, right?
Yeah.
I get that. So now, do you just drive around looking for cops to pull people over, and then stop and get out, or how does that work?
No, usually, someone stole my SUV. I had a Toyota Highlander. So now I got this Toyota 4Runner, so I very seldom go out. I just had to come to Salem, and I stumbled into the SWAT raid, so.
So do you post the cop watcher stuff online? Is that like, because I'm just curious, like, is there a financial benefit to it at all? Or it's just,
I'm demonetized. YouTube demonetized me about 8 months ago because about 3 years ago I went around with this guy they called the pedophile hunter, and what he was like 25 and he looked like he was 14. So he'd get online and get these guys that were trying to pick up kids.
yeah.
And then me and about 3 other cop watchers with cameras would, he'd set up a meeting spot. He'd go over there to meet the guy, and us cop watchers would show up. And then usually the guy ran off, or he hopped in his vehicle and drove away or something like that.
Seems dangerous.
Everything's dangerous
Yeah.
nowadays,
That's true. Yeah. I was like, that sounds dangerous. Like, you never know. The wrong
Yeah.
person, and all of a sudden there's cameras in their face. It'd be kind of.
It's scary, but I